everyone. The Galactic Free Press Update. We've finally made it, and freedom is at hand. Bringing humanity home. Energy and Event Update. With love from the Galactic Center, the real news and the whole truth. Greetings, love beings. Wow. When we shared intense energies would be released over this past weekend, we were not kidding. These energies have arrived in a big wave, and we will see all this energy unfold on this planet in the coming moments as the divine plan unfolds and all truths are revealed. Divine intervention is at hand. The energies are now ready for full manifestation, and all Earth allies are now in alignment for the next facet of the divine plan. Huge changes and transformations will occur in this energy. Quoted from Linda Robinson. Since the solstice, the energy has changed and moved to a higher frequency. It is vibrating at a much higher level. End of quote. And quoted from Telepathic Communications by Spirit Eagle. I wish you to know that the changes are upon you. You must be ready to assume your post with clarity, with calmness, and a keen sense of duty. You are the ground crew. You will make the changes that must be made to birth the new Earth. We are with you every step of the way. Your call to action will come swiftly, and you must respond with clarity, serenity, and compassion. End of quote. And quoted from Salvador Russo. We see that our planet is in the midst of the most intense period of transformation that we have ever known. The signs are on the wall, and we know in our hearts that there is no turning back. The simple meaning of this divine transit is that our life foundations will be restored with a magnitude and extent that could only come from God. As of June 26, 2013, God's waves of grace are unleashed to this planet. End of quote. And quoted from Christina. We are about to become so transparent in our humanity that our etheric selves will be able to engage fully with our human soul. Our human soul is waiting the gift of realization that comes with the lifting of the film, the layer that binds us. It is a layer that connects all of us. It is like a huge embryonic sac that has held us securely in place for thousands and thousands of years. Our awakening, our first breath, our first gasp of both air and light is predicted on our remembering. One way to remember is through oral or written history passed from one to another. It's not candy-coated or contrived fakery. It is a true account that contains the true stories as lived and witnessed firsthand by those who dared to do what they came here to do. It is in the returning that we come into our wholeness. Thanks to many here and behind the scenes, we have come far. Decoding the multi-layers to access truth can be laborious, and yet it is through telling of the stories, the decoding of the myths, that we find our way back. Several have given their lives for us. We are innately moving towards cohesion. End of quote. And quoted from Sandra Walters. Blessings, dear Light Tribe. I am deep in an ongoing experience which is intensifying and clarifying as we receive the new light signatures. Hopefully it is clear that these new frequencies are deeply transformative, and for some of us, they are creating transcendence. So much is coming in at the moment. A message has been coming through for a few weeks and clarified during the past solstice full moon event. There is a collective of those who are becoming guardians of the new light. It has nothing to do with past titles or roles, past service or missions, hierarchy, or chosen ones nonsense, nor is it related to the guardians of the last cycle. I'll have more on this soon as it relates to the solar Christed state. Transcendence. There are higher light signatures coming in right now, vivid patterns, new complex geometries which vibrate, spin, change shape as they enter density to transform particles of consciousness into something new. The doors were opened for higher levels of photonic magnetic light during the triple eclipse gateway, and we are receiving light signatures of such brilliance that transcendence is upon us. Transcendence is typically described as the ability to choose a higher frequency existence and hold it. It is one of the goals of the ascension process. In this application here, transcendence is aligning with pure source, pure consciousness. Some experience this as the Godhead. I experience source as pure stillness, no agenda, no duality, no intent, no judgment, no separation of any kind. Source is everything, taking in information, delivering information in such purity that there is an absence of premeditation, just pure light intelligence. There are three experiences unfolding now. Unity consciousness, which is galactic, Christed consciousness, which is universal, and transcendent source. They are not hierarchical levels, just different accelerations, which may arrive all at once. My current state is bizarre and beautiful. I understand I am in transcendence, or at least that is what I'm being told. It is intense, and I can't quite question it. The vibration demands hands off, silence, peace, honor, and surrender. All the factors for the perfect storm are coming together. Individual preparation of the body, clearing of the mind, ego, emotional constructs, light quotient, activation of the heart, connection with the higher self, surrendering to the now, service to the highest interests, pursuit of creative intelligence. This is the personal part of the equation. The planetary frequency, photon belt, cosmic timing, and awakened collective create the external factor. When internal and external align, it opens our life stream to the miraculous. More people are reporting walking through portal experiences, or at least perceiving the portals themselves. The rings within rings spiral shape is popping up everywhere. This is an eyes open experience. End of quote. Quoted from Sean Patel. Wake up, dear humans, for love is here. There is no longer need for war or fear. For our planet grows tired of war and strife. No longer can we price a human life. For in every child's heart we see a joyful little part of me. Peace. End of quote. The new Earth energies combined with the weekend solstice and the supermoon energies did induce and assist a planet-wide cleansing and a huge energetic upgrade. 6,000 plus and counting have already transitioned in India all at once, releasing and transforming huge amounts of the unconsciousness on the planet. Quoted from Golden Light. Greetings. We are the councils of angels. So much is happening in your earth world behind the scenes, so to speak. All that was once hidden is coming up to the surface, just as Gaia cleanses her surface in preparation for the golden age of humanity upon earth, which has been planned by the Creator for eons of time. All is a manifestation of inner thought, and all beings on earth are manifestations of the great creator source of life and source of all energy and love. As the higher dimensional energies that are now coalesced into Mother Earth, Gaia's body, begin to enlighten and uplift and accelerate the consciousness of humanity, all are beginning to wake up out of the lower third dimensional reality and beginning to move past the veil that is lifted between the third, fourth, and fifth dimensional realities, as all beings and planets in the multiverse are upshifting into a higher level. Each component of the multiverse is being upgraded to another level, and you, on this most beautiful Mother Earth, are a part of this upgrade. The old world continues to fall and crumble away, and as the consciousness of humanity rises, so too does the new earth reality rise from the ashes of the old, just as the phoenix rises from its own ashes. The new earth paradigm is manifesting. The new cities of light are being prepared and readied, and your higher selves are assisting you in your upliftment, your enlightenment, and awakening. As each being on earth begins to clear out the dross, and old energy out of their lives, this is also happening on a collective basis for the collection of humanity as a whole upon the earth. End of quote. Currently, one of humanity's heroes, Nelson Mandela, is on life support. In truth, he has already left his body and came to us early this morning with a huge grin and a belly full of joy and laughter, giving us high fives and said, "We did it. Job well done." His mission is coming into completion, and his release of energy on the planet will be a huge gift of love from him to all of humanity. He would like to share a message with humanity. Love truly does win. Thank you for honoring my service as I honor you, stepping into the truth of your being. We finally made it. Freedom is at hand. I offered, and I still offer, my life of love and service as a gift to all of you. Synchronistically at this time, President Obama and First Lady Michelle were both in Africa. Quoted from Newsworld, emotional crowds have gathered outside the hospital, adding messages of support for Mr. Mandela, known by his clan name, Madiba. Children released 94 balloons, one for every year of the ex-president's life, into the air in his honor. Correspondents say South Africans now seem resigned to the prospect of his death. We are all going to feel bad when he passes away, but at the same time, we will be celebrating his life. He has done so many great things for this country, said 25-year-old John, quoted by the agency. U.S. President Barack Obama, who is in Senegal at the time this was written, described Mr. Mandela as a hero for the world. His legacy will linger on through the ages, he said. End of quote. Everywhere, people are beginning to stand up in truth with continued protests in Turkey, China, Brazil, Portugal, Bulgaria, Egypt, and Japan. To whistleblowers and truth speakers, revealing the lies and standing up for unjust draconian laws and exposing what is really going on in the House of Glass. The illusion will become more and more apparent as we move forward in this incoming energy. Years ago, what many thought was impossible is now all possible on this planet. Love has indeed arrived. The tides have indeed turned in love's favor. It's now love's turn and true reality to unfold, and the signs that everything is happening are everywhere. The signs are appearing. Quoted from Anne Krelkamp. Wendy Davis gave her all And in response, her supporters surged the Capitol in Texas and rode the wave to collective victory, preventing a draconian anti-abortion bill from passing before the 12 midnight deadline. Final clock count 12:03 a.m., 3 minutes too late to decide by law that the state controls women's bodies. If Edward Snowden is a hero, then so is Wendy Davis. We need heroes, not to replace our own heroic action, but to inspire it. Wendy Davis's Own Her Story proves, no matter who we are, no matter what our background or issues or troubles, we can synchronize with our original natures and let them roar, end of quote. And quoted from Greenwald, Snowden's files are out there. If anything happens to him, he was not trying to harm the U.S. government at all. He was trying to shine his light on it. Quoted from Brad from The Bigger Picture. I never saw the love in revolution before, but it's there, isn't it? Brazilians are awake and showing us how it's done. The power is unmistakable, end of quote. It's now becoming quite apparent that a lot of movement is unfolding for more victories for the light. What we do know for sure is this entire planet is being impacted by all of this energy. We have been sharing about the changes, and we are smack in the middle of them, energetically speaking. Many more will be awakening during this energetic period, which is facilitating intense energetic movement. The house of cards, the glass houses, are inevitably coming down. Quoted from John Rapport. The changes we're witnessing within ourselves and on a mass level cannot possibly be contained and put into a predictive model, although many of the cabal think they can. The divine spark of imagination and creation, and each and every one of us is truly divine and can never be controlled. Ultimately, yes. And that's exactly what we're seeing as people are waking up from the cookie-cutter programming we have been hypnotized for so long. It's exciting to see our creative energy blooming on a global level. Yeehaw, end of quote. Word is spreading, quoted from Triac. In my mailbox was a handmade full-color flyer today. The flyer started off by introducing a man by the name of Mike. He identified himself as affiliated with a certain church, but not being there to spread their message. He included links to scientific evidence and videos that related to chemtrails, fluoride, GMOs, etc. The flyer stated that he felt he was sent on a mission by God to spread the word about what is happening so that people can decide for themselves. It was very heartening to see that someone had taken it into their own hands to reach over 100,000 people. And I couldn't help but be excited that he is named after the universal AI, Mike. The moral of the story? The word is spread by every one of us. If disclosure were to happen right now, do you think that your mother would be more likely to believe what you have to say or the aliens on TV? What about those that don't listen to us? Then may they be won without a word through our conduct and our actions. Be the change you wish to see. End of quote. The moments we are arriving in is where the house built on quicksand, illusion, dissolves. As love and truth keep stepping forward on planet Earth equal heart, carrying the building blocks also for the new Earth. The givers truly inherit planet Earth equal heart. We can truly say what is happening now has sealed the deal for humanity. In one of our last updates, we shared a quote from David Icke where he stated, "The tide is turning." And indeed it is. not for those who are clinging to the old paradigm, but for those who have let go, surrendered, and are able to receive all love is and flow with the river of oneness. For many moments we have been sharing, it was love's turn on this planet. This is now to become more apparent in your reality as the intense energy from our most recent events is on the move. Quoted from Cobra. Significant progress has been made after the opening of the portal on May 25th. On the non-physical planes, the final offensive of the light forces to clear all remaining negative entities has commenced. This offensive will continue until the final and complete liberation of the non-physical planes and light forces, which will not retreat under any circumstances. Although it will still take some time for the liberation to be completed, our victory is assured. In the subterranean network below the surface of the planet, a process of integration of the resistance movement into the Galactic Federation is now taking place. Nevertheless, cosmic love is the deeper bond which connects all these races, no matter how strange or exotic their physical body or psychological makeup might be. This integration process will strengthen cosmic love and brotherhood between different cosmic races and the resistance as part of the preparations for the first contact for the surface population, which will happen after the event. The other part of this process will include the appearance of certain members of some of those races on the surface of the planet within this year of 2013. Those appearances may or may not be public. Details about this project must remain classified for now. Needless to say, there are many projects and operations taking place behind the scenes, and hopefully, soon there will be results, and I will have some interesting news. End of quote. And quoted from Shelley Young. These are remarkable times. This past solstice was a particularly pivotal point for you and all of humanity. You do not realize how profoundly things have moved and shifted since your last solstice celebration. There has been profound changes. You have actively been anchoring in the energies for the new golden age of enlightenment. We understand that many of you have found this to be an arduous time. In reality, if you could see all that has been accomplished, you would be amazed that you have done it with such ease. You have been exposed to an influx of light that has been unprecedented on your planet thus far. We find it interesting when we hear you say that not much has happened, when in reality, if you had been exposed to the energies that you are in now a mere 2 years ago, many of you would not have been able to sustain it. Your bodies would not have been able to handle that energy. That is how much it has changed. But much like you don't see things grow when they are right under your nose, the growth is gradual and consistent. And you don't see it because you're too close to be able to see the difference. Let us assure you that you have done amazingly well. Will your planet continue to shift and evolve? Yes, it will. Will you continue to shift and evolve? Yes, you will. But what will happen is you will become much more adept at it. You will get to know the tips that will help you and your unique physicality move with these energies. This solstice has been such an important time because it marks a locking in of energies. So what you have accomplished has been ushering in the new earth energies of this brand new age, and now that progress will be locked in. Many of you will be feeling a shift of energy that helps you feel more grounded, more present, and more fully aware. You will sense that something has been accomplished, and of course, it will continue on. You are not seeking an end to growth and expansion, dear ones. That is the very nature of being a human being and what you have come here to experience. Moving forward, you will enjoy the energies of transparency, truth, unity, community, ease, grace, flow, acceptance, allowing, joy, and unconditional love. All of these are traits of the new earth you are creating, and for that, you are honored, and you are loved and celebrated. End of quote. And quoted from Leanne Carrison from We Are the Galactic Federation of Light. For many years, it seemed as if we did not even exist, but there has always been a longing to know where one has come from. For many years, humans have wondered about the very essence of their existence. The bewilderment of their creation has been a long time coming for us and for you. Very soon, those that are able will know who we really are. There are many who know now who we really are, where we reside, and our purpose for your planet. This purpose has been long foretold, has been planned and orchestrated. This new beginning will happen. Be sure of that, as it will occur. For those that do not believe or who are not awake, will do so, awaken slowly over the coming times. For it will be us helping them and you all to rise up to the next level of existence, the next playing field, so to speak. For it is in this life that when one works through their earthly challenges and reaches a more peaceful existence, that they in turn will also raise their own energetic vibration. It is in these vibrations that we will have the greatest effect on the earth and all its inhabitants. Know that the shifts are and do take place in this time now. Your earth is ever evolving into the beautiful place it is meant to be. We have been called in to assist this ascension process, and we have been waiting for a very long time, for the right time. We are the Galactic Federation of Light, who are residing just outside the Earth's energy field. We are here to help, and we do. We are the star people from the other realms who have agreed long ago to assist in this process. We are communicating with some of you, and soon many more will hear us also. We will one day show ourselves to your planet and inhabitants. In fact, many of you have already seen us. But for the majority, we are still the unknown. This federation consists of 6 levels of ascended beings, each with their own gifts. We hold the power of the crystalline matrix. This matrix binds us all. And when in alignment with the Earth's humanity consciousness, we will then be aligned. This is why it is imperative that you all know, that you all now hold the Earth's humanity consciousness in your hearts, because it is these heartfelt actions that assist in the rising up of this consciousness. We are not in alignment yet, but it is coming. End of quote. The angels' consistent words to us have been finally, as humanity begins standing up. And now we can see what they were saying, as lies across the planet are being exposed, and many more are now awakening and connecting with the truth and reality, expanding and strengthening the unity grid across the planet. What's occurring is unstoppable and already written in the destiny of this planet and inside of humanity. True transformation is at hand on this planet. All of these current events unfolding are causing ripple effect, an effect of waves of love energy being released onto the planet and humanity. This fuels and ignites the divine plan into full manifestation. Decreed by heaven, all who have been in service to love are getting an energy upgrade. The deal has been sealed. All energy not in alignment with wholeness of being and balanced harmonics is being returned to sender. The givers inherit planet Earth equal heart. And this is a divine plan manifesting now on planet Earth equal heart. Remember, loves, we are not in a time linear schedule. We are in a divine one. Thank you for spreading these messages to others and keeping your hearts open and staying tuned in. And transmission and all love is unconditionally. We are so in love with humanity. Love the Galactic Free Press staff, Humanity's Earth Allies, the Company of Heaven, and the First Contact Ground Crew team. And also an FYI, we will be, as much as we can, moving to daily updates as the energies have intensified quite intensely and lots of events are unfolding. So anticipate more and more coming from us as far as written and video updates. We love you so in love with humanity. We are at your service. The moment has come. Freedom is at hand.